What is going on, everybody? ZyoniK here, and in today's video we're going to check out some awesome battles submitted to the channel by a member of the community, ArrowWiz. So shout out to them. Thank you for sharing these battles with us. As you can see, they just reached Legend. We're going to see this is the Pikachu Libre set, and this is level 50, right? This is Master League, Big Boys League. We got Gyarados, Melmetal, and Excadrill there. A very solid team against the Master League meta. So let me know down in the comments what you guys think about this team and these battles, and let's go ahead and get right into it. All right, getting into this first battle here, let's see how this goes. We have Gyarados on the lead versus Yveltal. Pretty interesting matchup right here. They are going to swap out straight into Excadrill, so it looks like Excadrill is going to be the safe swap on this team. They go for the rock side, but it was a beautiful swap into, I don't know what that was because I can't read this language, but that's okay. Excadrill Mirror. Okay, so I think they are slightly ahead on energy. They're going to go ahead and go for the Drill Run right here. This does super effective damage in the matchup because of that steel typing, and we see a shield from the opponent. There's obviously not going to be any shield baits. It's the same energy for both Rock Slide and Drill Run, so you know it's going to be Drill Runs coming, so they're going to go ahead and both be shielding. Now, if they can successfully flip this matchup, it'll be very nice. But on top of that, you got to be concerned about the Yveltal's Focus Blast. That could handle the Melmetal in the back. So we may not see a second shield right here. They were able to get 2 shields, but all right, they're going to go ahead and risk it for that biscuit. Go for the second shield, and now it's going to be a race to get to the charge move. We do see a swap back into Yveltal, so the opponent trying to catch the Drill Run right there, but unsuccessful, and this Rock Slide is going to be doing a lot of super effective damage. We will see a swap back into Gyarados right now, which can tank a Dark Pulse or 2. It's going to do quite a bit of neutral damage, but it can definitely survive it. Now it's going to be a matter of if it can farm it down. No, here comes the next Dark Pulse. This is going to get Gyarados extremely low, but hopefully it can get the Aqua Tail off in time, which it can. This is going to do neutral damage, and it might just be enough to take out the Yveltal. They are going to undercharge it right here. Very interesting call. They're going to go ahead and let it go down, and we might see Melmetal now come in and load up on energy. Melmetal can one-shot the Excadrill with superpower, and we have to see what is going to be in the back. Now, Excadrill is close to a Drill Run because they swapped. Oh man, here comes a Dialga. So Melmetal right now is looking very strong against this backline. Superpower is going to be landing because there are no shields left, but I'm going to be wondering if they try to swap to clear the debuff. Yes, they do. They go for the swap right away. Iron Head now is going to be coming through. It's going to be resisted, but I think it just is going to be enough to take out the Excadrill right here. So now it is going to be up to Melmetal. Can it get to 2 superpowers in time? They're going to go ahead and go. Did they go for Rock Slide? Oh no, did they misclick? Okay. They go for the Rock Slide. It's not going to be enough to KO, but they do go for Superpower now. That is beautiful. The opponent thought they were going to, they decided to swap into that, and they catch the Superpower, and that is a good game. Very well played. Very kind of smart play right there, not taking the debuff, which is nice, but again, double Superpowers I think would have won it anyways. But hey, it adds to the drama of these battles, right? Good game. Very well played. All right, we're going to go ahead and move into this next battle here. Let's see how this goes. We have Gyarados on the lead. I was about to say versus Nakarak. I'm like, what is that? It's I hope you guys are laughing with me too. It's Garchomp. Garchomp with a Mud Shot as well, so it probably has Earth Power and Outrage. Could still have Sand Tomb, but we'll have to see. Aqua Tails are going to be really nice in this matchup for neutral damage, and Dragon Breath, as you can see, is absolutely tearing this thing apart. Now, Outrage will do a lot of neutral damage if it does land, and it is going to be the Outrage right there, so hopefully they can get to the next Aqua Tail in time. No, we see a swap into Dialga. Here comes the Excadrill, and Excadrill just puts an absolute hurt on Dialga. Drill Run just does so much super effective damage because of just the raw power that comes from this little mole here. And as you can see, that landed for a lot of damage. They're going to go ahead and probably shield right here and commit to that farm down. They can still hit Garchomp for neutral damage with the Drill Run they have loaded, and depending on what they have in the back, they might be able to take that out as well, and it might be a Melmetal. It might be Dragon Double Steel in the back. So let's see what's going to happen here. We do see Garchomp come back in, which is a big tell that it's going to be a Melmetal probably in the back. They want to get off this charge move, and it's just going to be a Sand Tomb, so that is not going to be enough to take out the Excadrill. And they're going to go ahead and throw the Drill Run, try to force a shield from the opponent. They do get a shield as well. It's got to be a Melmetal in the back. They're going to go ahead and swap into Gyarados. And okay, it's going to be a Metagross, a different steel, but same difference right here. They're going to go ahead and go for Aqua Tails for neutral damage, and then hopefully they get a shield so they can go for a Crunch right here. No shield, which is unfortunate, but they can go for a Crunch. They still have their own Melmetal. They still have Excadrill with very close to a Drill Run, if not already has a Drill Run, and that is going to be a good game, very well played. Metagross really has nowhere to go. They can easily bring in the Melmetal, and that is going to be a good game. You can kind of read what the team has based on seeing the Dialga come in and then the Garchomp come back in. Right? It's a big tell that there's a steal in the back. All right, so we got Gyarados on the lead versus Mewtwo. We'll have to see how this plays out. Crunch is very nice in this matchup, and as you can see, Dragon Breath is really starting to shred apart the Mewtwo. So here comes that first charge move. They're probably going to be shielding, which they do. And it is going to be the Psy Strike right there. So then we will see an Aqua Tail now come through. Aqua Tail is not really going to pressure the Mewtwo, but the Crunch is. So we might see a shield and kind of... Ooh, no shield right there. They could have potentially landed a Crunch, which would have been huge for this matchup. Another Aqua Tail coming through. But honestly, I don't think this is going to be enough to take it out. So we might see another no shield. All right, they decided to shield that one. Things are kind of set up for Excadrill and Mewtwo to, or not Mewtwo, Melmetal to come in and farm down. So they're going to go ahead and let that Psy Strike go through. It's going to come down to Dragon Breath versus Psycho Cut, and we see a swap into Excadrill on the charge move, knowing this is going to be a Psy Strike and that it will be resisted, able to catch it right there. And even though it was resisted, it did a ton of damage, but they are ahead on energy in this mirror matchup. So this Drill Run is probably going to be getting the final shield from the opponent, and then it's going to be a race to the next one. Hopefully they can get to it in time. Oh man, they're going to go ahead and shield it, and hopefully that fast attack that snuck through from the opponent wasn't enough to get the win right here. Oh man, I think this is CMP time. They were able to win because they might be best buddy right there. So this is going to be taking out the opponent's Excadrill. Mewtwo is low. What is the final Pokemon going to be? It's probably going to be a Dialga. Let's be honest. It's a Dialga. I mean, like 9 out of 10 teams are going to have Dialga on it, right? So it's very understandable that it would have that, especially with the Mewtwo double steal strategy. So they're going to go ahead and swap into Melmetal, and this is going to be a good game. The opponent does decide to surrender right there. All right, good game. Let's go ahead and move into the next one here. I'm really loving the pressure that Excadrill applies, especially with this team. All right, cool matchup here. We got Gyarados versus the Giratina Origin. They decide to swap into the Mewtwo. So we're going to see this Gyarados decide to stay in against Mewtwo. Charge move now coming through. Psy Strike, again, is going to hurt a lot. We've seen how much damage it can do. But we know that the Dragon Breath as well is really going to start whittling away. And what they want to try to get here is shield advantage. So they're looking to shield bait right here from the opponent. They do get a shield, which is beautiful. So that means they're going to go ahead and swap and catch the charge move again on Excadrill. This is going to be resisted, but it's like 50. Imagine taking resisted damage, but taking 50% of your health. That's how powerful Mewtwo can be in the Master League and how glassy Excadrill is. We will see a shield on this next Psy Strike, and they're going to have to be very careful with how much energy or how much they decide to undercharge this right here, because it's not going to be enough to KO, which means Mewtwo might get to another one, but we will see Giratina come back in. So this is looking like a very tough game, honestly. Their one really solid answer to Giratina Origin was the Gyarados, right, with Dragon Breath and Crunch. But thankfully, the Giratina Origin decided to let that go through, and it might be trying to commit to the farm down. This is probably going to be an ominous win, so when you see this coming, you got to pray. Oh, they're going to go ahead and shield it. They want to get to this Drill Run right here. They probably want to get that final shield because they know that's really their win condition. Gyarados is somewhat close to another charge move. They decide to let it go, so the Gyarados is going to come in and farm down. Giratina goes down. That might have been a mistake from the opponent. And there is a Togekiss in the back. Everyone, things are looking very solid right here because of Melmetal lurking in the back. This is looking awesome. So that Giratina Origin, I think, got a little ahead of itself, right? Thinking it didn't need to shield, but in reality, seeing that there's a Melmetal in the back, they could have really used that shield there. So this is looking to be a good game. We do see a swap into Mewtwo. They're going to go ahead and throw the Rock Slide to try to force that shield from the opponent. If they do get a shield, great, and they can farm down. If not, it goes down, and Melmetal can take this one right here. 2 Rock Slides will be enough. The first one will be getting the shield. The second one should be enough to take it out. But yeah, whew. Good call right there on, oh, they swap into Excadrill to do the extra little flex to catch the charge move. It is going to be the flamethrower as well, so Togekiss has nowhere to go and it is facing one of its hardest counters in the Master League meta. Rock Slide now coming through, going to be taking out the Togekiss, and that is going to be a good game, very well played. All right, moving, oh, he's facing off against Goku. Watch out. We have Gyarados versus Giratina Altered on the lead right here. Pretty interesting matchup. Has to watch out for Ancient Power. It's not going to do too much damage, but still it's super effective. But what's great about Gyarados is its versatile moveset against the Master League meta. Having Crunch for the Giratina family. Having Dragon Breath for all the dragons. Having Aqua Tail for a lot of neutral damage on the meta. Now we do see a swap into the Dialga right here, which I honestly think is a big tell that there's going to be a Melmetal in the back or another Steel, right? If you're safe swapping a Dragon, so let's say if there was a Togekiss on the lead against the Giratina Altered, they swap into the Dialga. You know, that's a pretty decent matchup still for Dialga. Now we are going to see these drill runs now come through, going to be putting a lot of pressure on shields and health, and honestly, if they get 2 shields, that is very advantageous for this Excadrill right here, and they do get it, and they're going to be able to get to a 3rd one. This is why Excadrill is so deadly. It can just spam these charge moves. It's going to be 5 mud shots, and you can take out the Dialga without having to shield at all. That is absolutely beautiful. They still have Melmetal, they still have Gyarados, and they have 2 shields. This game is looking like an absolute lockdown. Now, they do go down to Shadow Claws, but they're going to go ahead, and it's going to be a Togekiss in the back. So not a Melmetal, but a Togekiss, and it doesn't matter because Rock Slide right here is going to be taking it out. This is going to be a good game. Rock Slides, again, do a lot of damage to Togekiss. It honestly hates it. I mean, imagine being a flying Pokemon and having a rain of rocks falling on top of you. That's got to hurt. So we are going to see a no shield right here. That was a bit too quick for Flamethrower, which means it's probably going to be Ancient Power or Aerial Ace. It is going to be the Ancient Power. They're trying to fish for that boost, but Rock Slide right here is going to be taking it out. Remember, Gyarados as well still has Crunch and Aqua Tail loaded. I think they almost have 2 Crunches. So this Giratina Alter is going to have to throw its energy, but there's nothing this Giratina really can do. It's very bulky, yes, and it can put out a lot of damage, but it honestly cannot tank multiple Crunches from Gyarados. So Melmetal is going to do its part by doing neutral damage, and we are going to see that swap back into the Gyarados right here for the Crunches for that super effective damage against the Ghost typing of Giratina Alter. Dragon Breath as well is going to be able to shred it down, and that is going to be a good game. We might see a shield right here, or they just might just no shield. Yeah, they are going to go ahead and shield, and then just take it down with Dragon Breath, and that is going to be a good game. Very well played. Had fantastic answers to all 3 Pokemon. And I believe that was the final battle. So able to go 5-0 to get their Pikachu Libre. Will we see the shiny? Oh man, here we go. Ooh, no shiny. No shiny, but it's awesome. Congratulations on hitting Legend, and congratulations on getting your Pikachu Libre as well. This is a very solid team that you guys can use that I think is very accessible. Again, Gyarados is one of the most accessible Pokemon in the game, especially since it had that community day. Melmetal from boxes and Excadrill from the wild. So huge congrats, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. So like always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.